installed. It looks very good. Let's see if I can get it to focus. All right, you've got our head unit here. Pretty easy to navigate around. Go into setup. This gives you many of the settings you're going to need. You pair up your smartphone to it if you want to use it as a Wi-Fi hotspot. Different display options if you have video output, audio output for other amplifiers, radio area. If you've got a backup camera hooked up to it, you can change the backup parking lines, format of the video, etc. A bunch of options. But for me, that CAN bus adapter was hiding here in the factory settings at the very bottom. And if you go in, here's your CAN bus settings, and they had me change this to make sure it was set to Audi, and then the Luzang firmware option, and then I had all my steering wheel buttons along the transmission tunnel right between my seat and the center console here, where I've got a 128 gig thumb drive plugged in. Of course, I'm not going to turn up the volume because, you know, monetization, but if I go ahead and turn the car on, or at least to the ignition, I do have my controls for the steering wheel, and I can go ahead and scroll through all of my songs. Works excellent. The other neat thing in the settings is that you can change the backlighting for all of your buttons on the head unit here. So for me, I've got the orangish red Audi. I can go in there and change that in the system, and you can change the background as well. Lantern setting, that's what allows you to change your buttons here. If you do have a firmware update to do like I did, you can go ahead and install it from your thumb drive right there. And pretty simple configuration for if you've got a backup camera, you can go in and change those settings as well. In your driving, you've got your options for your cameras, whether you want the front camera, rear camera, driving lines for backing up, etc. Overall, a pretty good deal. Now for me, I don't have the AirPlay or the Autolink, I just have the USB for my audio. We do have Android Auto, so it's that's the thing to have these days, except for this bing bong, bing bong. We've got our Android Auto like you're used to with many other head units in today's automobiles. So if you wanted, you could stream any of your news channels or whatever in here. But again, we're indoors.